How do folks? Welcome to a brand new vlog series, and in this one, Fizzgig is going to try and make me feel Christmassy. How do folks, and welcome to a brand new vlog series. Yes, another vlog series for this year. Don't think there'll be another one, but yeah, another vlog series, and in this one we're going off to Disneyworld, where Fizzgig is going to try and imbue me with some Christmas spirit. We'll see what happens on that. Anyway, we're stopping at the Radisson Blu hotel, which I got using vouchers. So yeah, learnt a lesson from Theme Park Bazza. If you don't know who Theme Park Bazza is, I'll drop a little link in the description below. But yeah, learnt a lesson from him using vouchers. I managed to get essentially a free room. And with a little cheeky upgrade, it cost me £60. So all in all, I got a executive class room with club access for £60, which is an absolute steal, so I couldn't turn that down. In fact, I could overhear the people checking in at the desk next to us, and they got the equivalent room a few doors down with the same access for the same amount of time, and it was 300 did I say 75 or 50? So I can't remember. Yeah, I think it's about £370, so yeah, major saving there. But yeah, it's purely based on the location to the actual Terminal 2 airport here at Manchester Airport. Those of you that know, the Radisson Blu is actually connected to the airport, so you can just check out and just walk down the corridor and you're at the departures terminal. So we did twilight checking as well, parked up at the meet and greet, went like a breeze, went to the twilight check-in desk. There's a few people there already, but didn't take us too long. We checked in nice and easy, slow walk to the hotel, and we're now all checked in. So, oh yeah, as I said, sorry, there is club access with this room, so just going to do a quick room tour, and then we'll show you what it's like in the club. So here we are, we have an executive room on the 9th floor. Yeah, it's right at the far end, so that's us there with a runway view apparently, but we'll check that out in a bit. Anyway, opening up, you've got a nice little open area there for resting walking sticks, but also for putting your suitcases so they're out of the way. Yeah, a very big wardrobe with ironing board. There's an iron up top, extra towels, plenty of extra towels, some nice little slippers, very nice, shoe shining kit and a sewing kit if you need be, and also laundry services. It's also got your Bible there, your safe and an extra drawer. Don't think there's anything in it, but excuse me while I give it a check. Ooh. No, nothing in it. But I'll tell you what, if you're not very good with gripping things, those drawers aren't easy to open. Anyway, that's the wardrobe. Fizzgig was very happy to find a nice coffee machine there with some pods there, so she can get a caffeine hit in the morning. I can get a nice little Galaxy hot chocolate and some nice complimentary waters and a couple of cookies there. Not a bad little unit with some decent space and a beverage cooler. Don't open it, they'll probably charge me. But anyway, we got a twin room, which is extremely large. Very big, there's a joining door there, loads of space. No space under the beds, but you've got loads to walk around in if needs be. There's the aircon unit, not checked it out yet. Nice big mirror with a fat me inside there. Full length if you want to check out your fit before you go. Seems to be several plugs around the room, a couple of USB sockets in them. Two nice big beds. Little square thing for sitting on if you want to. Nice little armchair. Nice desk with a decent sized TV, probably about 55 inch that, and a picture of a kid blowing a raspberry. Lovely. Anyway, let's have a look at the view. This is meant to be a runway view, and very nice indeed. Obviously there's a nice big fat reflection of me in there, so let's turn out the lights. There we go, that's a bit better. I can sit and watch this all night, to be fair. But being in a executive room, we have access to the executive club. So I'm going to grab a quick view here before Fizzgig comes in and demolishes the place. But here's the bathroom. Hello me. Yeah, nice big bathroom. Shaving points there. Vanity mirror as well. Quite well lit. Only a single vanity with a little shelf space for some reason. It's a nice big chunk being taken out there. A couple of glasses. Towels. Not bad towels, to be fair. Hand and body lotion and hand wash. Little vanity kit and shower cap and tissues. There's the old Thunderbox and a lovely big shower, of course, with the obligatory body wash, shampoo and conditioner. An independent shower wand and an overhead rainfall. Very nice indeed.
A few moments later.
There's even a nice little quiet lounge so you can watch the motorway if that's your jam. Anyway, so lifts are just there, and here is the executive class lounge. Boy, do I feel out my depth here. So this is the view from the executive lounge. Just much like the view from the room as well, but still very pleasant while you're having little nibbles. Now this is obviously only access to executive room members. There's a selection of meats and cheeses, and they've got some samosas. There's no real meals to be had here, but plenty to drink, plenty to nibble at, and all in nice, quiet, comfy surroundings. So here's a little walk around the food. All the cheese you could ever want. So yeah, nice blue cheese and cheddar. Then you got some chorizo, salami and prosciutto, olives, crackers, coffee machine over there, and you got some Bacardi, some vodka. Gordon's there, all part and parcel with the price, but they are the times for the evening. You've got some frothy bevies down below if you want. You also got some up here, some warm nibbles as well, some vegetable samosas, some prawn twisters, and there's some little meat pies as well. Some teas available, and here's a little close up of the coffee machine with all the different varieties you can get.
The next day.
So here we have a restocked fridge, obviously minus the alcohol. Some lovely healthy fruit and fruit juice, croissants, pastries, teas, coffees, everything you need to start the day. Well, full English won't go amiss, but yeah, very nice. Morning everyone, excuse the weird lighting, but yeah, it's now the next day. We're in the club lounge, once again coming for a little bit of something to eat before we head off to the airport. It's going to be brief because we've got lots of copyrighted music, but yeah, we're the only people in the club lounge. Obviously people don't want to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning for flights like us, but yeah, we've got the beautiful airport laid out before us, so just gonna have a quick cuppa and then we'll head off to the airport. Okay, so through the pending peril that is duty free and security, managed to get through fairly unscathed. Fizzgig had a good look at the perfume and such like, but yeah, I managed to get through. It's also quite the minefield for copyrighted music as well, so that's why I didn't record anything in there. But yeah, so we're now in the departures lounge, just waiting for our gate to be called. While I do that, I thought I'd give my view on the Radisson Blu. So, given that the overall price was £60, its location, the amenities that were offered to us, yeah, it was definitely worth it. Hey, forget that price, I'll definitely go back. But I don't think we will, but shall have to see. Points of feedback are, for the room, it seemed quite warm for me. We had the aircon blowing cold, but it was still really, really warm. So it wasn't the most comfortable sleep we ever had. Pillows are rock hard, and the bed was extremely firm. Too firm for me, but if you like firm beds, then yeah, that's one to go for. The actual lounge was okay. It was nice. It was quiet. Lots of background music being played, so if there's not a lot of people in there, it can get quite loud with that background music. But yeah, it was okay. There were little nibbles available. We made full use of it last night. Like I say, it was a £60 upgrade to get that, but given the price of the bar, and Tina Bazza could probably back me up on this, given the price of the bar, we more than made our money back on that alone. I think Fizzgig made the money back just on gin alone. But given the last time we went to the bar at the Radisson, I got a double gin, a mixer and a glass of Coke, and it was £25. That was a few years ago, so yeah, we made our money back just from having drinks and nibbles. Didn't need to get a main meal because there's enough to eat there, but we had a heavy lunch, so that counted it, made it a bit easier for us. This morning wasn't much in line for breakfast, but we were still fairly full from the previous day. Just a couple of croissants and a cup of tea. That was enough for me. We're still not hungry now. Just about to go on our flight, and yeah, we'll see how it goes when we're on the flight. Main meal is chicken tikka, so as Fizzgig noted, strange choice having chicken tikka when we're up in the air for 9 hours, all that gas. But we'll see. Okay, so we're safely on board now. We're getting ready to take off, so before we do that, let's have a look, see what entertainment is on offer. As usual, got quite the selection of movies here, so that's a good film if you've not seen it, Ballerina. 28 years later, yeah, obviously all for kids there. Snow White. What else have we got? Some here that look, yeah, like they went straight to landfill, but let's have a look. Ooh, latest Jurassic Park film, How to Train Your Dragon live action, that looks good. Karate Kid Legends, live action Lilo and Stitch. Minecraft movie, don't really need to see that. Naked Gun, I think I need to see that. Yeah, quite a lot of films. Woo! New Superman. Yeah, I think we'll be entertained.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Right, so this is our car of choice, Chevy Equinox, and I highly recommend keep a note, check it all over, make sure there's no scratches like that there. That's there when we picked it up, little nick there, scratch there, dint there, marks there, marks there. Looks like a dent there. Give it a good look over. Marks there on the wing mirror. More marks there on the back door. A little mark on the back wing as well. But these cars get used a lot, so you've got to expect the occasional ding and scratch and mark there on the back hub as well. Right, the other car had too many marks for my liking, so same again, give this one a good look over. No marks, and I can see, nice clean, that's a few block spots, nice marks on the white, that's the right way. All looks good to me. Right. Well, here we are, we've finally landed at our resort, and this time we are staying at All Star Movies. Yes, that was the best deal we could get, All Star Movies. So, first time at this resort. We have stayed at Music before, and perfectly fine for us. So we're giving movies a try this time. I'll give you a quick overview of the room, and I think we're going to head off to Disney Springs for something to eat, but here we go. Yep, so we're at the All-Star Resorts. Those of you who don't know, All-Stars are the budget-friendly ones. Lots of families come here, and yeah, they're decent rooms. Can't really complain, but like I say, you get what you pay for because it is a budget room, but it's still Disney quality. Anyway, excuse my walking stick. We've unplugged the Hello Disney thing because we don't want that going off every 5 minutes, but yeah, you've got basically it's like an Alexa, you know, type of thing. These sleep up to 4 people. There's 2 I believe the queen size beds, but this is a pull down bed. Huge Louie there. I'm a nice little snooze. That's the same picture you get in the All-Star Sports and the All-Star Music, hence the pictures for each of the resorts. But yeah, if you don't wish this to be a bed, you can raise it quite easily, and there's a table, you can put some chairs by it if you want to have a meal in the room. Anyway, so this is the other main bed with Mickey, Minnie and Donald above it. They've got decent lighting. That takes you through to the bathroom. I'll show you that in a moment. Yeah, decent size. As you can see, Vizgig has already spread her stuff on it, but decent size. Sideboard for plonking all your stuff down. Yeah, got spare pillow, safe, Bible if you lean that way. Decent size drawers. And they're fairly deep, these drawers, so you can fit quite a bit of stuff in there, especially if you've got 4 people staying in this room. But one thing we noticed, there's a mismatch. Remember kids, budget friendly, but I'm sure there's been a broken drawer at one point and they've just not matched them up, but hey ho. Yeah, so these are the chairs for the aforementioned table. Refuse with recycling there, and there's your beverage cooler, not a fridge as people like to call them. They are beverage coolers. It doesn't have any freezing abilities, but it does keep all your drinks nice and chilled. Talking of drinks, got a nice little Cuisinart there, and a little drawer underneath here. Oh yeah, coffee bags, tea bags, stirrers, creamer. Oh, Earl Grey, how very posh. Yeah, and some paper cups if you want to take them out for a wander, and also a ice bucket if you want to go get some ice from the machine just by the lifts. Yeah, so decent amount of sockets as well. There's a couple there. There's at least 2 sets on the top there, and there's at least a couple by each of the beds. So yeah, plenty of USB charging if you haven't got any English adapters for America. Anyway, let's go and have a look at the bathroom. And here we have the bathroom. First thing you got is a nice, decent sized place to hang your clothes, if you can reach that high. A nice little shelf, a few more storage shelves there, and some below. All the usual amenities. As everyone says, it doesn't have the O2 branding on it, but I believe that Disney bought the recipe and just put their own branding on it. Nice big mirror, hello me. Single vanity and a fly. Oh, go away fly. A single vanity, just enough room for Fizzgig to chuck all their stuff everywhere. Vanity mirror there, and it's the light up one as well. Hair dryer down there with an iron and ironing board there. Toilet and a shower. Your obligatory shampoo, body wash and conditioner. Oh, and some bath soap, might be having that. A decent overhead rainfall. No separate shower head though, which is a shame. Oh, well, a decent little tub there. Not bad at all. So here we are in Disney Springs. First night of the holiday. Not enough time to enjoy a park, so we've just come to Disney Springs for a bite to eat because it's been a long day and we're hungry. Yeah, it has to be Blaze. That seems to be the one place people like to go to on the first night of the holiday. So let's get a pizza. So one thing I didn't really explain before was the car. Yeah, so we got a Chevy. We hired it through Discount Florida Car Hire, who secured us a nice low price. So yeah, it's a full to full, which means it comes with full petrol, and we return it with full petrol, which works out a lot cheaper than if you prepay for your petrol. So yeah, just don't do full to empty. You'll get overcharged for petrol. Just do the full to full. And yeah, just fill up with as much petrol as you need. It won't be that expensive. Also got a visitor toll pass as well, because there are toll roads between the airport and the hotel. So yeah, get the visitor toll pass. You use the app. I'll pop a link down to everything I've talked about just below. But yeah, as I said before when I was videoing the car, make sure you check it over. Obviously you want a car that's going to be reliable. You don't want one that's got too many dings on it like that first car that I looked at. But yeah, you also don't want to be charged any dings or scrapes or scratches that have nothing to do with you. So make sure you get a bit of proof just in case there are some scratches on there, and you do take the car. Make sure that they're not going to charge you afterwards, or try and charge you afterwards. So get that proof. Anyway, so Fizzgig is inside getting us a couple of pizzas. I've just claimed ourselves a table, tried to dodge the copyrighted music, and we're going to have some tea. So the pizza's arrived. Just managed to vlog it before I ate it all. I went for a thick crust. It's called a carnivore, covered in balsamic. Fizzgig went for a herbivore, full of shrubbery, what she likes, and we've got a couple of frothy bevies as well.
Sorry, I'll just snap them.
I think this is the closest we're getting to a Disney cruise anytime soon. Well, walking off the pizzas, we ended up in World of Disney. They really do have everything here. They don't want to buy a train. We left Disney Springs and we've now ended up in the All-Star Movies food court. This is their quick service area. Get anything from chicken pound to pizzas to Chinese to burgers to cookies. You can got looks like some cold brews over there. But yeah, you get soft drinks, all sorts of stuff. But as you've probably seen in other vlogs, we're getting our refillable mugs because boy do they pay for themselves if you like to have a drink. Yeah, refillable mugs, you can take them to any Disney resort, fill them up as many times as you want. Well, until you leave, that is. Well, here you have it. This is my resort mug. It's the third drink I've had in it since buying it. But basically, if I have at least 10 drinks out of that thing, which I'll do very easily, that makes it about $2.40 per drink, which is an amazing saving. Which, you know, drinks can be anything between $6 and $10 here. So yeah, it's well worth getting that. Lasts the full duration of the visit. Like I say, I'll do easily more than 10 drinks, so yeah, it's a massive cost saving. Anyway, we're really tired, just having a couple of drinks and then we're going to go back to the room and finally crash out. It's been a very, very long day. We've got a lot coming up. I'm not going to give away any secrets, but hopefully you'll enjoy it. But until then, if you'd like what you've seen so far, please hit the like button. If you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing. And you that's in YouTube now, hit the hype. There's a hype button down there. Press the hype button. Give us a little bit of love, a little bit of support. It's very much appreciated. Anyway, until next time, bye.